A new law takes effect today in Wisconsin. It relates to the testing of sexual assault kits.
Act 58 requires them to be tested within a particular time frame. This is new numbers just released from the legislative audit. Calls into question whether or not the DOJ can even meet these new guidelines. Brittany Smith joins us now in the studio with a closer look at the audit and the DOJ's response. Brittany.
Bill and Cammie, I talked to State Attorney General Josh Kaul about the changes, and he's confident the crime labs will be able to adhere to the new timeline requirements for sexual assault kits despite the audit's recent findings. Here's what the new law requires. Sexual assault kits where public safety is a concern and there's an unknown suspect needs to be tested within 60 days. Kaul says the state is already doing that and prioritizes these cases. The number causing concern right now among some legislators are kits being outsourced to private labs for testing. Kaul says these are kits tied to cases that are not active criminal investigations. An audit found 97% of these kits took longer than 6 months to process, with an average of 292 days. Now, the new law requires a 180-day turnaround, so 112 days less than the current average time.
We're going to make sure that we are complying with the statutory requirements that are in place as we move forward. Of course, we want to make sure we're still testing kits as efficiently as possible and making sure that we're not delaying the processing of kits where there's active criminal investigations. So that process will continue, and we'll make sure that we're doing so in compliance with the applicable laws.
That's going to take a follow-up audit to prove that. I mean, I'm glad he's optimistic. Optimism is a good thing. But where we stand right now, with the audit that just came out, they are not in compliance with that bill. So they're going to have to go through a lot of recommendations of the Audit Bureau to have better productivity.
The Legislative Audit Bureau made several recommendations to the DOJ to increase productivity. Tonight at 6, why AG Kaul believes these recommendations won't do much and what he'd like to see instead when it comes to resources. Bill?